with him. Very underutilized character. Pit is really good as well. He just doesn't have lots of really solid matchups. He's got all of his matchups, or most of his matchups are very good. It's just he doesn't stomp anyone. Okay, so obviously Villager's going to try and zone Pit here. Pit is going to get out zoned. Even with Guardian Orbitars and arrows, they're just not good enough tools to deal with Villager's camp game. And you can see there, just did nothing. Even if Lloyd Rocket gets reflected, Villager can just pocket it. And pocket is actually an OP move, so very, very strong move. Poptart not doing too bad now, actually. Good forward throw. Got himself. Really good neutral there. Good patience from Luigimitsu there, and it paid off big time. Luigimitsu should have known that was going to happen. So ideally, Pit wants to try and get in front of Villager and just outbutton him. Pit's got really good disjointed buttons. His jab and F tilt and down tilt are all really solid. His dash attack's fairly fast as well. His dash grab's decent. You should not be trying to use Guardian Orbitars against Villager. I mean, even as a character like Fox, it's rare that you use Reflector and you can jump out of it and it's faster. So even as a character like that, it's not even that bad. Just because Villager has so many tools to deal with any projectile. Good kill. Pit doesn't have the best kill setups, but because he's got decent buttons, he might be able to make a good read and get a kill. Is that kill? Not quite. Close. See, what more people need to start doing is going for ledge trumps more often. Because if you go for ledge trumps often, you force your opponent to buffer an action on the edge. And when your opponent's forced to buffer actions on the edge every time, it's a lot easier to read and make hard reads. Because you can punish them a lot easier for doing stupid stuff. Wow, that was very close to killing. Ooh, I think if he nared there, he might have got that because more active. Poptart's having a real hard time right now. Ooh, really good Poptart. We don't tech those. Nice grabs, good conversion, punish landing. Sometimes it's just good enough just to dash shield under someone. I mean, all they're going to do is attack or air dodge, and shield beats both those options. It's just what you do after it. Really nice. Hits up smash, 6 frames. Very, very good move. I understand why you went for it. Ooh, so close. Oh no. That was really unfortunate. I don't think I've ever seen that before. Good job to Luigimitsu. No idea if that was planned or not, but I had no idea that could happen.
Yeah, he should have drifted back. I guess he didn't think it would hit. I didn't think it would hit. Then again, I don't play Pit, but you know.
There's not much point using arrows against Villager in neutral because they're just too slow compared to Villager's buttons. See, he was too close to the ledge and then he rolled back to try and get better positioning, but it was too late to punish for it. Yeah, again, it's too close to the ledge, punish anything. Guardian Orbitars are really not that great in this matchup. You can't reflect anything on reaction. Ooh, that was a good attempt, right? Poptart. Nice. Good job. How are you going to edge guard this? Okay, got hit by your own arrow. Rip. No, go up quickly. Now punish. Oh no. Oh no. That was messy by both of them. Just wait for the tree to die. Like, you have no obligation to go. Oh my god. Good job by Poptart. The YOLO side B. I'm sure you guys have seen the picture. Okay, good job Poptart waiting that out. Yep, just you've got multiple jumps. It's pit. If you're in a bad position in the edge, jump out of the way. Oh, he went for a hard. Oh, lucky the tree ran out there. In general, if you're against someone that can't force pressure on you, it's best just to move out of the way. It's like, you're not losing anything by moving out of the way. You can't just go in on them. For example, if you're up against someone like Shulk and he's in a specific form that you can't deal with very well, your character doesn't deal with very well. Most common one is something like Shield, 29%. Just wait for it to run out. You've got no obligation to chase him down. You don't have like 30 seconds left on the clock. Just take your time. You can make them think you're going to go in, but you don't actually have to. Mobility is really important. How you move around the stage is really important. So just wait, or avoid the situation entirely. You don't always have to play your opponent's game. Really good. And he's staying alive right now. Staying alive against Villager at 197. That's pretty good. A nair or up air or back or down air will kill now though. The up air down air was triple turn in. Oh, that was a bad back air. Okay, good arrow. It should be able to get to the ledge for free. That was close. Oh dear. He needed to up smash out shield there. Or move away entirely. But he reacted a bit too slowly. Okay, oh, no forward throw. Okay. Oh, okay. Okay, got down. Really good arrow. Jump off stage and nair. Okay, he's not gonna, he could have trumped there. I think he messed up his input there. Okay, good back air. Nice. It's really hard to get down in pits below you because the up smash is so fast. Has decent recovery as well, so even if they block it, it's going to be very hard to punish. Good job for Poptart, by Poptart there. Pretty solid game by him. Wow, this match is actually pretty close. None of them are one-sided, which is good. Always more entertaining than watching someone get stomped. Survival. Sharkfelt. If I'm commentating his match, I will. I'll do it for you, Ricardo.
3, 2, 1, go!
Okay, game 3. Oh my god, instantly reflected. So if you didn't know, in all Smash games, apart from maybe 64, apart from 64 and Melee, when you dash, there's a certain amount of time that we call Foxtrot. quad-shot frames. And basically in those frames you can't shield. So if you see someone dash into someone and they get hit, even if they plan to shield it, the reason is probably because it was during that period where they couldn't shield. Oh my god, how did he die? That is unfortunate. So when you're dashing against a zoner, you've got to be really careful because you can get hit in those dash frames. As you see, Poptart's dashing in but getting hit by the slingshot. It's going to be a bit of an uphill climb now. Now what Luigimitsu has to avoid now is going too aggressive and going for the hard reads, because a lot of people do fall into that trap where they're behind, so they go for the hardest reads possible to get the kill. So in this case, common with villagers, they'll start spamming trees and bowling balls to try and get the kill early. But if you're against decent players, then it can cost you everything. Wow, really good 2 arrows. Ooh, good choice by Mitsu there to go the other side. Oh, he did a dash attack on the platform. Oh, and that's it. It's over. Poptart wins.